Hello and welcome to this reflection on Biber's Passacaglia. Biber's Passacaglia forms the final item in a series of sonatas, often known as the Mystery Sonatas. Each sonata reflects a scene in the life of Christ. Each sonata is prefaced by a small picture which depicts the scene which the sonata then describes or reflects upon. The Passacaglia is prefaced by a small picture of an angel guiding a child. In Psalm 91 it says, "For he will command his angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways." In this piece, the guardian angel is portrayed by the bass line. Even during the fastest passages of the music, this line is still present. This piece has always been close to my heart, and not just because it was one of the first pieces I learned when I started to study the Baroque violin seriously. I always felt that this piece portrayed better than any words I could express the way that God has always worked in my life. True, there have been times when I wondered where he was, or I was too busy to give him much thought. But later, I realized as I looked back that God had always been there. True, I did not always end up where I expected, but looking back, I realized that God kept his promise. Whenever I play this piece, it gives me another chance to reflect on what God has done in my life. He has saved me from his wrath. He's lived through Christ the life I never could. And more than that, he has promised to go with me through this life till the very end. This is such an encouraging promise. The performance was recorded during Advent at the beautiful church St. Mary's, Northolt. As you watch, listen out for the bass line and how it's present at even the most turbulent times of the music. During the piece, Bible verses will appear reflecting the music. I hope the music will help you to contemplate and reflect on the scope of God's promise to those who put their trust in him.